What's up, everyone? I'm Jay, and today we'll be looking at The Wind Rises and judging it on a 5-star, 10-star, and 5,000 point scale. English dub version in case that changes anything. Let's get right into it. The Wind Rises is a historical drama that was animated by Studio Ghibli and distributed by Toho. It was released to Japan in 2013 and to America in 2014. The main character of this movie is Jiro Horikoshi, an engineer and airplane designer for Japan during World War II. The movie shows us key parts of his life, such as when he decided he wanted to design airplanes, went to school to design airplanes, got a job designing airplanes, took a vacation and met the love of his life, built some more airplanes, got married, and built his dream airplane before a very touching dream sequence that wraps up the movie. I can see this movie not being super engaging for someone who is used to Western film. There isn't an evil villain to be conquered or a huge end goal. The film just focuses on how Jiro lives his life, and I really enjoyed that. Even though I have no specific interest in planes, I could identify with the passion Jiro felt towards them because I also have things that I'm passionate about in my life. I also thought that the romance in this movie was really sweet. And of course, this is a Ghibli film, so it's hard not to be blown away by the incredible artwork. I give 800 points for watch value. I just rewatched this movie for this review, and it's just as good as I remember it being. All of the emotional beats still hit, and it gives you another chance to appreciate the nuance of the story. I was a little confused the first time I watched this movie because there aren't super clear transitions between years and scenes, so watching it again helped to straighten that out for me. I give 800 points for rewatch value. The character's dialogue, or lack thereof, does a very good job of only giving you the information you need and then assuming that you're smart enough to figure out the rest by reading animation cues and context. I found the movie to be very enjoyable, and I didn't feel like excess information was being shoved in my face. However, it's definitely possible that a younger viewer, or someone who isn't used to the style of this movie, would need some more explanation. This movie also doesn't use any title cards or standard transitions to showcase where a character is or if they're dreaming or not. This can lead to some confusion concerning the timeline of the movie. However, despite the complicating logistics of this movie, there can be no doubt that the characters are instantly relatable and charming to watch. I give 700 points for writing and plot. For this section, I'll be looking at the English language cast, but it's possible that you'll watch this movie in a different language, so keep that in mind. For this movie, you have your standard list of celebrities that got cast, like Emily Blunt and Elijah Wood. Joseph Gordon-Levitt plays Jiro and does a great job. I'm not familiar with anyone else in the cast except for Werner Herzog, who recently played this guy in The Mandalorian. All in all, I would say that there's no dissonance between the characters and the voices, but there's nothing super special here either. I give 600 points for acting and voice. This is a Ghibli film. Well, I think you get the picture. Just kidding, let's look at this a little. The drawings in this movie are stunning, as you just saw. There's a reason that Studio Ghibli's art has a high reputation. More interesting in my opinion is the sound effects for this movie. A lot of the sound effects made for wind and engines sound like they're coming from the mouth of a person instead of traditional Foley. For some people, this may break the immersion of the movie, and for others, it will heighten the fantastical feel of the movie. I'm probably somewhere in the middle of that spectrum. I give 900 points for effects and set. It's score time. We've got 3.8 out of 5, 7.6 out of 10, and a respectable 3,800 points. I really like this movie despite the fact that it's not the type of movie I usually watch. I think that's a testament to how well it's made. It's got lots of charming scenes, comedic moments, and scenes that are creatively done. This movie also has one of the 3 TV romances that I actually enjoy watching. I think that it's really nice when stories show how characters actually like being with each other instead of basing the romantic tension around whether or not they will man up and confess to one another. On a more comedic note, I love the part where this character just eats a bush. That always makes me smile. I want to eat a bush. Until next time, enjoy entertainment and judge it fairly. This has been Just J Review.